kind of chilly in here.
Kind of.
I've heard of this before.
What's that?
That magnetic therapy for seizures.
Yeah, he said something like that last time.
One of Jasmine's friend's mom, her sister was epileptic. She used that therapy. She could get the seizures around. She's like laying in that spot with that magnet to help her out. Jordan's seizures were never bad enough. She did something like that. She just has a seizure like every couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
Unless she's doing something that'll provoke it, like welding. She can't weld, it'll cause a seizure. And she wanted to be a welder so bad.
It's really not cut out what everyone thinks it is. It's alright. It's pretty good.
She really tried to learn how, and she go weld class and she'd fall out in a seizure.
Yeah, they say that. They ask you those questions in the beginning.
The flash.
Yep. It's the light. Arc marks and things like that.
Mm-hmm. I guess it works kind of like a strobe light.
Well, if you're welding aluminum, it's like that. It's like a spark,
Mm-hmm.
flashlight, flashing.
Busy here. Past couple times I've been here, they've been super busy.
I know that first time we came, they seemed like it was slow.
Mm-hmm. Only their app they use. Read a magazine while you wait. Scan that and pull up those different things right there.
That's pretty cool.
That is kind of cool.
I'm looking crazy here. Sorry. OCD kicked in. It's not. Brain knowledge. see if you can see.
Yeah, I can read that from over there.
With one eye or two.
Um,
It gets blurry when I squint. Like if I cover it and
think
then
I-
uncover it, it
I
gets
think I
dark.
missed the first letter. I think I said it. I thought it was an F, but it's a P, I think.
It's a P.
P-E-Z-O-L-C-F-T-D. Yeah, my left eye's blurrier than my right eye. We have to pee again before we leave. What are the signs of Parkinson's? Parkinson's disease psychosis is an aspect of Parkinson's disease in which you see, hear, or believe things that aren't real. It's a non-motor symptom along with depression, anxiety, mental impairment, trouble sleeping, and speech problems. The more familiar motor symptoms of the disease include tremors, rigid movements, and problems with walking and balance. False sense of presence, believing someone is around you when no one is there. Illusion, seeing or hearing something wrong, for example, thinking that a road, bushes, or people. Severe confusion, the ability to think clearly. Illusion, believing things that aren't true. Hallucination, seeing or hearing things that aren't there. "10 years is how long after the onset of Parkinson's disease that psychosis symptoms typically appear, although that can vary."
That's what I said.
I didn't know that
So-
about Parkinson's. There's this information about epilepsy.
Hello,
Hi.
How's it going?
I'm Rick. I'm the nurse practitioner. So, did you see Dr. Belinga the first time? The previous time?
The very first.
Yeah, very first time. Second time anyway.
Because I'm not showing you on my side here. Currents. Oh, there it is. Okay, we just started seeing you. It looks like.
Yeah. Last month.
You were diagnosed with hydrocephalus back in '95. Surgery for shunts. Do you have a neurosurgeon?
No.
Having neck pain. Well, I guess we're just focusing on the headaches, right?
Kinda, yeah.
Non-functioning shunt. Having neck pain, less that. So he said to do imaging. Did you do the
Yeah,
C-spine?
I did those last week.
Yeah, I think you should see a neurosurgeon. There's like a nodule in here. Electal glioma.
What does that mean?
It's a tumor or a cyst. Neurosurgical, yeah. So they even recommend neurosurgery. So is that the only one you...
He did 2 MRIs, one without contrast and one with contrast.
I'm trying to look at the...
But one was for my neck and one was for like a shadow or something.
Which I think is
C-spine.
So which one was that?
So the overall C-spine of your neck
Hmm.
was normal, but there's a disc bulge at C3, C4. You have seven vertebrae in your neck, and it's in C3 and C4, the third and fourth vertebrae, neck vertebrae. That's not too concerning unless it's causing your headaches, but it's this mass in your head that needs to be looked at by a neurosurgeon. So I'm gonna put in a neurosurgery referral.
How big is it? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah. And where is it?
10 millimeters.
How big's 10 millimeters?
It's big. We send people to neurosurgery if they're greater than 5,
Oh,
and he's just 10.
so
It's
this is
double
twice the
double
size.
the size. Let me get a pen.
So can we tell how long he's had that?
I don't know.
I mean, is it,
I'm not the surgeon. They're the ones that look at the films and stuff like that. We
I'm
were just focusing on the headaches first time he was here, but now he's got to see a neurosurgeon to see what's going on in there.
well, I'm just wondering how long it would have had to have been there for it to get to that size.
I know. Well, what did the previous MRI say?
We weren't really.
It was a
told.
shadow.
We
Okay.
were just
We,
told
we
it-
haven't
So
been.
it has grown.
We
Well,
were
we don't
told.
know.
We don't
Yeah.
know.
Let me get a pen.
This is the first time I got X-rays of that.
You can also get a copy. Excuse me. You can also get a copy of your MRI from the front desk.
Okay.
But I'm gonna have it come back in a month. Hopefully, you'll have seen the neurosurgeon by then.
So is that something that this office will refer him to?
I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now.
Oh, okay.
Let me just do what I can here. The shunt is still there, but it's not functioning anymore.
Right. You see, I went back.
So the hydrocephalus, it's not draining the fluid from your brain.
Is that what it's not?
Well, if it's non-functioning, the function of the shunt is to drain that fluid. That
Right.
excess.
Right.
That's because it can cause your brain to swell. But if it's not functioning, then it probably needs to be corrected by the neurosurgeon again.
Well, they told me years ago, 2 years ago, they can't take it out.
Okay.
But he was also told that his body kind of healed itself.
Oh yeah, that's good.
I mean, that does happen with,
Hmm.
right?
With those.
The body will naturally supposedly drain out that extra fluid
Right.
naturally. But if you had hydrocephalus since 95, then
94, 95, yeah.
yeah.
Well, that's when they
So-
found out my issue.
He gave you some prednisone taper. Would you like something for your headaches?
I
Or
can-
you're more concerned about that mass in your brain? I mean, are you having headaches?
I have them every once in a while, but they're just sharp pain. They come and go, like they hit me and they could go.
It'd be in the
They
roof
did.
of his mouth.
It could be from the roof of my mouth, but I
Okay.
could feel it
As
from the
long
roof
as
of my
it's
mouth
not-
and on top of my head at the same
As long
time.
as it's not affecting your quality of life.
Well, it's affecting my jobs, my
Okay.
work, just
Um,
pretty much
Let me see.
a lot of stuff, really.
What else I can do here?
How I focus.
I mean, do you have to take off from work because of the headaches?
No, I went kind of, but it just, that's why I'm looking on figuring out what's wrong because it affects my emotions
Mhm.
at work and things like that, like concentrations and
How we react to things.
how I react to things and get angry too quick because somebody won't understand me or something when I'm trying to explain something because I'll stutter or
Mhm.
can't find the right words to say at the time, things like that.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna hold off on the medicines until we get an opinion from the neurosurgeon?
Well, I went and got my medical license because I've been
Oh, for marijuana?
Yeah, but I need to renew it, but I don't have the money right now to pay to get it, like, for you
I
guys
think you
to
can,
sign.
You can still use the gummies, and they may have the same amount of marijuana in it. I don't know.
I still have to get my medical card back.
Okay.
It just my medical card just expired,
Yeah.
and I gotta come see you guys
Mm-hmm.
and pay for that, and then pay for to get it,
State fee.
the state fee. And that's the only medication I take or have taken
Besides the steroids.
besides the steroids last week.
All right, so get a copy of the MRI, and then just wait for them to give you a call on a neurosurgeon. Okay.
Okay.
So will that be a digital copy or hard copy?
They'll print it for you.
Okay.
For your reference, or for you to take over there in case he doesn't have it.
Okay.
In that way, you can actually read the entire report. Okay. See you in a month, okay?
All right.
And I wrote neurosurgery in there.
So the neurosurgeon will probably call him about an appointment.
They'll call you. They'll call you as to where your insurance wants to send you.
Okay.
Because everything is insurance.
Mm-hmm.
And who they pay for.
Right.
Yeah, if it's out network,
Mm-hmm.
then you end up with the bill. Okay, y'all can go.
All right. Let them know down there. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
You have a good one.
How tall I am.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do that? I'll go get images.